Today, from Brooklyn, New York, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Denver Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Brooklyn. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get set to see Josh Rosen command this offense, the number 10 pick in the 2018 draft.
Since the Cardinals moved up and drafted him 10th overall out of UCLA back in 2018, Josh Rosen hadn't had much of a chance to get comfortable on an NFL roster. Physically, every attribute you look for in a quarterback, now it's all up to him to make the most of his opportunities.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Second down, Peterson again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On play action, it's Carr. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now Carr. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is off target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, I guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
2nd down, Peterson again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. And this one complete to Andre Roberts. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. From the 27, Rosen. Roberts got him. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now it's Rosen. Caught on the slant. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
From the 2, here's first and goal. Here's Rosen to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Bulls have taken a first-quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now a throw here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll run with Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
First down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Rosen. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On first down, it's Rosen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Tyler Eifert. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bulls are able to add on to that lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver's offense now set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 28 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think he earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And gearing up for another drive, Tyler Eifert trots back onto the field. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Peterson gets the call running left. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. 73 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 2nd down and 4, Carr. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Catches made by Harry. On 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a 1st down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He's got it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Antonio Gibson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen caught Eifert over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen getting it out left side to Sanu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin our tour, the trip up to Toronto.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get him the lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Carr now on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 38, Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw his Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3. Now Carr. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They start the drive with Peterson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Rosen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Rosen will throw. Sanu with a grab over the middle. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Peterson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to take the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case, I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a give to Gibson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A carry for Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Got a man open. That's Harry. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Antonio Gibson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now the try here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Rosen on 1st and 10. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Here's Rosen. Got his man. It's Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon. Peterson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Rosen off the play action. Staying on his feet, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback. And you know what a free runner turns into?
What?
A free hitter.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The give to Peterson out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Roberts has it. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Carr now to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing his Carr. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Now Carr. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So oh no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Peterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Adrian Peterson, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So Derek Carr in the offense. Down by 10. A little under a minute to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Here's Carr. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Carr to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Carr. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.